Hey everybody! So, just before we start, I'm just gonna say, this has been like the most schizophrenic week weather-wise. Like, it was 72, and then it was like 84. Yesterday it was 93 degrees, and today it's like 66. Like, I went to bed, woke up in a sweat because it was so humid, even though I had the fan on. And then when I leave work today, I had to wear my hoodie. Like, what the hell is going on? But anyway, like I said last week, if you saw it, I'm doing reactions to the final 5 episodes of Friendship is Magic. I tried to get it on YouTube. I actually made 2 videos. One that was like the normal thing that's on my Daily Motion, and another that was smaller, more faded. I'll try that one more time. If not, then just fuck it. You'll have to watch my reactions to the finale on the Daily Motion. I'll just put a link in the highlights and stuff. But anyway, you guys want to hear about the Big Mac question. I have been looking forward to this episode, even though I don't know what it's about. And this is the first episode all season, and for probably a long time, where I don't know the plot. I haven't looked it up. Taking a guess, based on the fact that it's called the Big Mac question, and it's like the last episode before the big 3-part finale, I think it's about Big Mac proposing to Sugar Belle. I really hope so, because those two are freaking adorable. I love watching them. Hard to say anything, and the breakup breakdown weren't like my favorite episodes of those 2 seasons, but I put them in like my honorable mentions, and they're just so much fun. Like, they're some of the most fun to watch people react to. And I like that they kind of subvert cliches. Like, Hard to Say Anything is about Big Mac trying to make all these grand gestures to get Sugar Belle, and then it's like, no, you don't do that. And the Breakup Breakdown had like the misunderstanding, a cliche I can't hate, and yet it just took it so far that it became hilarious. So yeah, I think it's about that. I don't know, and I'm trying not to hype myself up too much. Like, if it's not about that, the only other thing it might be about is why he doesn't talk, but we already kind of knew that, because if he does, he gets flashbacks to when he nearly got his hoof sawed off, where the apple lies. So, this is like the only thing I can guess. But yeah, again, I have no idea, like, what's going on around that, like if it's gonna be like the best way to propose, if wacky shenanigans are gonna happen. Alright, the last episode before the big finale, the Big Mac question. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, click.
I just wanted everything to be perfect. I mean, this was a big deal. But when Discord insists on being involved...
Regardless of what Spike might say, that little dragon...
You got Discord.
And let me tell you, he can
don't get Discord involved in a proposal.
His purple lonesome.
What's with the music? This is cake?
Under pressure, but oh dear.
You'd think we'd be used to stuff like this in Ponyville. I still
I know.
have nightmares.
It seemed simple when it started.
Why are you talking to me?
It's
Beautiful.
Oh, please?
Yep.
Yes?
No.
I was right!
Eat what?
Yes! Well, yeah, you probably would eat it.
I want to see. No. Why not?
None of that bullshit, Discord.
Me? I keep tons of secrets, like Fluttershy's secret fear of clowns. Or
Oh, please, that's not a secret.
Twilight sleep-trotting through town. Oh, and did you know
That's
that
not a secret either.
Went on a date with bulk biceps.
Okay, that I didn't know.
I heard that... Oh, all right. Point taken. But we're pals, right? Comrades.
We're buddies.
Amigos. Come on!
I love when these 3 are together. Oh!
Big Mac is going to propose to Sugar Belle. Sugar Belle. Sugar Belle. Sugar Belle.
Please tell me they only heard that last word. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I have been hoping for this. I was right. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna guess wacky shenanigans based on oh, there they are in that intro. Oh, they're so cute. But yeah, I'm gonna guess there's gonna be wacky shenanigans around based on that opening. So it's kind of going to be a little bit like, what's Saddle Row and Wreck a bit? Oh, by the way, this episode's written by Josh Haber and Michael Vogel. Vogel has never written a bad episode. I don't care what anyone says. The Mean Six and every little thing she does are good. And for God's sakes, these freaking commercial cuts.
Of course Big Mac asked me to help with his proposal. I'm the most
Because he's an
romantic
idiot.
dragon I know.
It really is a curse having infinite powers. Every pony is always asking you to move a couch or help with a proposal.
Yeah. What?
Spill it!
Sure,
Every
big
detail!
Discord.
Don't leave anything out!
I haven't proposed yet.
Details? Is that like a friend?
That's a big diamond.
Yup. I don't talk much, so I want to show Sugar Belle how committed I am. First,
Oh no.
You're making a picnic table that matches the shelf you made Sugar Belle for her shop when you had a crush on her, and you're setting up a romantic meal overlooking Sweet Apple Acres?
yup. How did you figure that out?
If you were a hopeless romantic, you'd know that was the only logical choice.
Yeah. I know how that feels.
You painted apples to leave around Ponyville with little riddles tied to the stem that will lead her up here to meet you?
Yup. Seriously?
I love that kind of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I know. You need a giant rhino named Dolores who can knit a romantic sweater for two. Nope.
I mean, I'm not
Come on,
opposed to
you
that,
stupid
but
picnic. That was a gimme.
I do not get this game.
Okay, you finish your table, I'll pick up whatever you need to eat, and Discord would put all the apples in place.
I will? Yup.
oh God. How much do you intend her? Hi, go. How long do you intend for her to go?
From
God,
the
the
sugar
animation
cube
in the show
corner,
got great.
look for your next clue.
For seasons.
Red, delicious, sweet like you. Find it, you'll know what to do.
Apple?
He should
What?
stick to bucket
Red,
apple.
delicious.
Sugar Belle's gonna love it!
Ah, shit. I like that kind of stuff. Like, some people are kind of iffy on like any kind of proposal that isn't just
How long will it take you to place all the apples?
And I'm not against like the
Are you
proposal
sure you
of
put them
like,
in the right spots?
Those terrible riddles on the apples were
public
very
proposals
clear
if,
on
like,
the location.
they're
I'm
both
sure
into
they
it.
were placed properly.
But this seems like something Sugar Belle would like.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, we haven't gotten
Okay,
to know her that
fine.
much.
I'll double check.
Sugar Belle?
She didn't see the apple. What are we gonna do?
Damn Crusaders ruining everything!
Sure.
That's not romantic. She needs to
You were
discover
adults
it.
last week.
Don't be such a drama dragon. I've precipitated liquid cocoa in Equestria and herded long-limbed Leporidae. I can certainly make a pony see an apple.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Mrs. Cake. I need to pick up a few things.
Oh, I'm afraid you'll have to wait. I'm a bit busy at the moment. Oh,
Where's
is apple
Pinky?
cream or sweet cream?
She was gone last episode.
Oh, it's kind of important.
Did you just
Maybe I
lick
can
it and put? You're a
some
terrible
those?
baker.
No! Those are for something important, too.
All of them? There's
Big Mac.
1, 2, 3, 4.
21! And yes, all of them.
Who needs 21 desserts?
I can't tell you.
Me!
It's a secret. Come by later.
I
won't work.
want a
Why
dessert.
not?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Put the vanilla in.
I don't even like apple.
Is somebody else make these?
No. Why?
No reason.
What did you? You're bad. Aw.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus. You gotta be kidding me.
You know, if she's too busy to read the horribly written clues, maybe you should
I know. I can't understand it at all. That's an abomination. Oh God.
Listen up. Each of you has a job to do. Take a look at your stems.
What is my purpose in life?
But regardless, go to your
Please let one of them get eaten and then, like,
deliver your
screaming.
messages and make me proud.
I like dark jokes like that. Sausage Party 2. The Apple Massacre.
I just have to say, Big Mac is really lucky to have me as a friend.
And then Sugar Belle just never stopped screaming. Oh, no.
Okay. 1 down, 20 to go. Then I can help you.
Maybe
Why don't you
I
help?
can help you.
Oh, yeah.
Delivering
I mean, if you're going by Spark at your service
Dragon
standards,
Breath
he's
and
terrible,
push.
but...
We deliver each scroll into each dessert. Then you can help me. Watch.
Oh.
Ta-da!
He tried. And that's the important thing.
Hurry, there's no need to sneak. The next apple is at the boutique.
The next apple is at the... Oh.
At Twilight Star, you take a right. The next apple sits in plain sight.
I knew apples would cause this. This is why pears are nature's fruit. Candy, whatever. This is why I didn't want pear butter berry in that
Done for a while.
apple family. Wow, this is perfect pear levels.
You know, thinking back, I probably could have been clearer which pony to deliver the messages to.
You think?
Colin!
I sent them back to Sweet Apple Acres. Apples are terrible at taking directions. Couldn't even manage to stay
like
in one
oranges.
location. Now bananas,
Oh, yes, bananas.
Much better at listening.
What's going
Of
on?
course.
Apples running everywhere,
Why did-
and she didn't see the poem to get to the hilltop?
Getting her to the hilltop is easy, and not seeing the poems is actually a blessing when you think about it.
How? How did I get here?
Why would you think sending flaming messages into my desserts would work? You've ruined all of them!
To be honest, I tasted some, and burning them might have been an improvement.
Oh!
Spike?
Oh, hey there, Big Mac.
Deal with it.
I bet you're
The
wondering.
glasses on him.
Big
Sugar Bite. Big Mac.
Discord?
Oh, Big Mac mad.
I do!
Nothing.
You burnt all the pies. No, that was Spike.
I guess this can't get any worse.
As the Lord of Chaos, I'd advise against saying things like that.
Oh, God.
Save yourself!
The apples are revolting. Oh, no. Oh, God. They've all formed into one giant apple. It's... What's that big robot that's made up of smaller robots? Voltron? Is that it?
We have a bit of a reputation for getting carried away.
What did you
Especially when
do?
romance is involved. But that wasn't the case with this. We were just
Oh.
helping Sugar Belle with her plan.
Her plan?
And the
She
last
had
one should
something?
Just say, yeah.
Oh,
So you're
she's
saying
such
you
a
want to
good...
put each
oh.
one of those inside a dessert? Well, since Big Mac's plan to send me a Hearts and Hooves Day pie with the message inside didn't go so well, I thought it'd be fun to do it right. Aww, that's so romantic! He's a pony of few words. I love that about him. So I thought I'd use as many words as possible to propose to him. All he has to say is,
Yup.
I can't wait for you to be a part of the family. You two played such a big part in Big Mac and I getting together.
I am squeeing like a girl and I don't care.
I love you, Big Mac. Would you like to spend the rest of our lives together? I hope you say yup. And each word has to go into a dessert? That's...
And then he has to eat every dessert.
21, I know!
Actually, it's 22. Mrs. Cake was kind enough to help me bake all the apple-flavored treats I made to get Big Mac to visit me in my old shop. But that
These two
one
are
has
so
an
cute!
invitation for him to come here.
Oh, it's no bother. I do love a challenge. Did I add the sugar to this one or to that one?
Oh, that's why it was screwed up. You're just...
I think
That
I've
poor
seen
thing.
her add sugar to that bowl 6 times so far.
Spike is now diabetic for that
With
one
pie.
little
I have
thing
put
he
some
took.
flowers to spruce the place up. Uh-oh, Spike and Discord are outside. If they figure out what we're up to...
Oh, the shenanigans!
Then I want this
I
to
love
be a
shenanigans. Oh.
I don't think they suspect anything.
Why would they
Oh.
suspect that we're holding an invitation pie and that Mrs. Cake is baking a 21 dessert proposal?
I can't believe I'm gonna
Because
have a
Spike is...
sister-in-law!
What is it with these yellers?
This is our shot to make up for
How
all
did
the
Discord and
trouble
Spike
caused by
not
Big
hear
Mac
that?
first asked Sugar Bell out.
We can't give away the surprise. You need to play it cool. Right. How's
Oh, I
this?
love...
Better?
Cool
Come
guys,
on, let's
lean.
go find your brother.
Screwdriver. Nope.
How does this thing not have a screwdriver? It's one of the most basic tools!
He ain't here. Let's go.
I imagine in his head, Big Mac
Looks
is really
just
angry
like the
about
shelf
things.
Big Mac made for Sugar Bell. Weird.
Maybe we should wait here for him. He's bound to show up soon. You know, when I'm looking for something, Granny says it's best to check the least likely place. Come on!
Where's the least likely place to find Big Mac? Oh my god. That is a screwdriver, Big Mac. Yes, he's at the bowling alley. And then he shoots a bunch of people and breaks a car. Sorry, I actually haven't seen it in a while. I should watch it again. Oh, poor Flutters.
Big Mac! Ugh.
Was that Rarity? No? Aw.
How is Sugar Bell supposed to
Oh, come
propose to
on,
Big
girls.
Mac if we can't even find him?
Mrs. Cake isn't finished yet. We still have time.
You know, when I'm looking for some pony, Granny says it's best to just stay in one place. Let's head back to the farm and wait. Big Mac is sure to show up soon. Well, don't just stand there. Come on!
Oh god! Oh Jesus! Oh god, Discord, what did you do?
Yep.
Aww. He's so happy.
Yep.
Oh yep. Oh yep. Oh. Granny, your grandson's about to propose and you're sleeping?
Who goes there? Granny, have you seen Big Mac? Oh, hey there, little dumpling. I just
He was
had
literally
a
up there.
peculiar dream.
That's nice, Granny, but we really need to find Big Mac, so...
It was about Grandpa, but it wasn't. And we were in outer space on some kind of mission to explore a strange new world. If we get stuck listening to Granny...
Star Trek reference. Because he's played by William Shatner.
was there, being as logical as ever.
And he's like, Spot, yeah, I get it.
Discord showed up, well, you know,
Cute,
it's pretty
cute.
much the same.
God, they just get all the Star Trek
Nothing
references.
in Equestria that can stop her.
This is a lot of Star Trek in this, isn't it? We got Q, we got William Shatner. Mudfire's like Spock. Girls, what did you do?
Hey there, Big Mac. I bet you
I
were
love shit.
Sugar Bear.
I did not expect it to go like this. Like, what
Discord? Mrs. Cake.
did I do?
Nothing. I thought we were just saying each other's names.
Donkey!
I guess this can't.
Someone had to do it.
As the
I
Lord of
assume
Chaos,
everyone else
I
will.
advise against saying things like that.
It's coming! Save yourself!
The Voltron apple. Oh, Big Mac's ready to buck that thing into fucking space.
Discord? Why does every pony immediately assume that this has something to do with me?
Good lord. That thing is horrifying.
Okay, but to be fair, the message did get the Sugar Bell.
Aww. These cuts!
This whole story is being twisted to make it seem like it was all my fault. Which it wasn't.
Who are they talking
We're
to?
orchestrating a proposal?
Like, are they talking to
Who's
Big Mac?
doing?
Who are you proposing to?
Discord?
You're cheating on Mr. Cake?
So the messages that were in the desserts.
Were Sugar Bell's proposal to Big Mac before Spike set them on fire.
Oh, so I'm not the only one who messes things up, am I, Mr. High and Mighty Dragon?
love-
Hey!
Progressive enough to have a woman mayor proposing to a stallion.
Well, I may have mixed up a few ingredients. It was such a rush.
You should both be very disappointed in yourselves.
What about you and your apple monster?
The
Yes,
apple.
but you
These
will
three are the
expect
only ones who didn't fuck up.
All we wanted to do was make up for messing things up the last time.
And the time before that.
We're really... Where'd they go?
Wait. No, they didn't mess
Okay,
up and
this
break up,
time
break down,
it
so yeah.
really wasn't me.
I shouldn't have taken all those desserts at once. It's just, how can you say no to such a sweet idea? Oh,
Aw.
sweet! Oh, I made a joke.
In retrospect,
That was a lot of sugar.
Dragon Flame and baked goods aren't the best combo.
We felt like it was all our fault. Except for the apple monster. That was Discord. And Mrs.
Literally
Messed
none
up
of
the
this is your
recipes,
fault.
And Spike burning the messed up recipes. And the point is, we all felt bad for ruining Big Mac.
Yeah, literally none of this is your fault, girls. Like,
It was all green, and then Grandpa looked at me all dramatical and says, "Where no pony has gone before."
And whoosh! Away we flew.
Granny, just go to bed. Just go to bed. Oh.
Today was interesting.
Yep.
You okay?
I'm
Oh.
sorry, Sugar Belle. I wanted everything to go right today. I wanted our love to be as perfect as my parents was when they planted these two trees together. Instead, it turned into a mess, just like when I asked you out, just like Hearts and Hooves Day. No matter how hard I try, I always seem to mess up when it comes to you.
Oh, no, you don't.
Got things backwards.
What do you mean?
From everything you told me about your parents, they had to deal with things a lot tougher than some burnt desserts and an apple monster.
I guess that's true.
This apple tree and pear tree are stronger together. They'll survive whatever comes because they don't have to do it alone. They belong together, like your parents and like us.
Yep.
Today was a disaster.
Oh.
But today was also the last day we're ever gonna have to do anything apart. From here on out, we'll be together. And we'll make sure everything always works out just right.
Oh, I got the perfect smile.
Sugar Belle, will you?
No,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
On 3,
Sure. 1.
2.
Will you marry me? Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
We'll have to thank our friends for messing up so bad that they made it all work out perfectly.
Discord.
We've all made up, and we're here for a do-over. And this time, thanks to me, we've got it right. So why don't you two, you know...
I think they did okay without us.
And that's how we were responsible
Yes.
for the perfect proposal.
Again, you
Say,
didn't
hey,
really do
proposal.
anything.
If we hadn't
Ow.
messed up so bad, it wouldn't have worked out the way it did.
It's just like baking. Sometimes it's the mistakes that help you discover something truly special.
And
Aw.
when all the planning and grand gestures go wrong, it reminds you the most romantic things are
we
usually
getting the wedding?
simplest.
Which is
No
what
way.
I knew all along.
Are
You're
we getting the
welcome.
wedding? Oh, they told it's Applejack. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, they knew we were getting the wedding. Oh, oh, oh. I can't stop.
It is my sincere pleasure to say, for my second Apple family wedding, that I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
That's your cue.
Happy marriage, happy apples, happy marriage.
Discord.
Oh, just let me
Oh,
have
come on,
this
that's
one.
cute.
Happy marriage, happy apples, happy marriage, happy apples.
Oh! Oh! Yes! Yes! Yes, that was adorable. Oh, yes. Oh, sorry I squeed and just owed so much, and my leg was shaking. Oh, that was adorable. Oh, God, I love these two so much. This was basically a sequel to The Perfect Pair. I don't even know what I could say about it. First, I guess I could start by saying this went ways I was not expecting. I thought, okay, it can't just be a proposal. There's gotta be some shenanigans that happen. But I was not expecting, like, Discord and Spike to... I guess I expected Spike. I didn't expect Discord to get involved, even though I probably should have. For that to be happening, the same time Sugar Bell's proposing, I never expected that because it's just so rare that a woman would propose to a man. Like, I'd never expected that would be, like, the case in this, even though it's like, yeah, he doesn't talk much. She does understand him enough to know that maybe she should do it, and, like, because he doesn't like saying much, and, like, that was cute and very progressive. Like, yeah, why can't women propose to men? Like, it's like that episode of Friends where Phoebe proposed to Mike, and everyone was on the Jumbotron, and then everyone laughed at him, and it's like, fuck you! Elizabeth Warren freaking proposed to her husband, and she's on her way to becoming president, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I did like that Big Mac did try and make, like, a scavenger hunt. I thought that was cute, and I think this episode is trying to say, like, kind of like how Hard to Say Anything was like, you don't have to do something like big, grand gesture for your significant other. Like, this one's like, you don't have to propose in a huge way, which, yeah, I agree with, but I'm not against, like I said earlier, I'm not against, like, big proposals like some people are. I know some people are like, they love them, they hate them. I'm like, if the person is, whether the woman or man is willing to do it, I mean, if you know them enough that they would like it, that's fine. Like, I'm not against, like, huge public proposals if the other person likes it, even though I don't think I would do it. Like, if I were ever to propose, I'd probably do it somewhere like they did, and I think that is pretty sweet. And then she tried to make them into pies, which, sweet idea, sweet, but I can't see that working out very well. That just seemed like a very ambitious but doomed to fail idea, Sugar Bell. I love the little parts where it's like they're telling the story to, as we find out later, Applejack, even though for a while it's like, are they talking to us? It reminded me of those scenes in Saddle Row and Wreck. Or is it Saddle Row Review? I always forget what it's officially called. The CMC did literally nothing wrong. Like, nothing. They did nothing wrong. Like, hashtag CMCs did nothing wrong. I was not expecting it to go with the giant apple monster. Like, well played, the Big Mac question, well played. And then it ends with the wedding. I was not expecting that part, definitely. I was just expecting the proposal and, like, the wedding is something for fan fiction. But their wedding and, like, I'm scrolling through. You got, like, what's his name? The one who was big friends with Bright Mac, the Sam Elliott pony and Grandpere, and those old mares like Applesauce and Apple Rose and her cats, Party Favor and Double Diamond and Misty, I think? I can't remember what her name was, but because they're like her family. Like, those members of our town are the family, and yes, just all my yes. I really love this one. Loved it. Probably my favorite episode since, like, at least the Summer Sunset back. I don't know if it's better or worse. That episode is probably more ambitious and just, like, has more going on, but this was so cute. Oh, is it even better than Sparkle 7? I don't think so, because that episode is just so fun and just inventive and creative. It's like, oh god. I might have to sit on this one for a while on where I would put it. But we still have 3 more episodes to go. Well, technically 2. I always count two-parters as one episode. So, yeah, join me next week. Next week, I guess. I'll do one episode for like the two-parter, the end of the end, and then one for the last problem. Almost to the end, guys. Thank you, Josh and Michael, for doing this. This was a real delight. And see you next time. Bye.